Previously on E-Ring.
Metcalf? You're accusing the deputy director of the CIA of manipulating intelligence?
He threatened my career, he threatened you. He implied that if we continue our relationship that we could be investigated.
This is why I need your help to nail this guy.
You don't nail people like Raymond Metcalf. They nail you.
You are in current intelligence. The major is in current operations. If there were to be a leak, where do you think the investigation would start?
We'll deal with him.
Can't.
Sure you can.
No, I mean this. Us.
You really just gonna let these people run your life?
I don't want this anymore.
What do you want, Hans?
Something else.
I'll be out by the end of the week.
I did it. He's moving out. Now, will you promise to leave him alone?
The security of the nation depends on the men and women who serve in the 5 rings of the Pentagon. Before any military action can be taken anywhere in the world, the mission must be planned and approved in the outer and most important ring, the E-Ring.
J3 Sod, Major Cisnowski speaking.
Hey, it's me. You got a sec?
So what's up? Long time no hear.
I know. I've got to talk to you about something.
I'm listening.
Not on the phone, in person.
Everything okay?
I'm fine. I'm just late for work. Can you meet me at the usual at 2:30?
Are you sure everything's okay, Angie?
Angie's still there. Angie.
Everything's fine.
So why are you interested in a picnic all of a sudden?
Because I need your help.
You got a strange way of showing it.
Please, JT, this is serious.
Okay, I'll be there.
Gun.
Angie. 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 Angie.
Beach!
I need to report shots fired at 1551 G Street. Vamos. Rápido! Gonna need paramedics, an EMT.
DC police would only say that the unidentified woman was shot 4 times and remains in critical condition at Georgetown University Hospital at this hour. Hello. Back with live breaking news is more details about the shootout.
She's prepped and ready to go. She's lost a lot of blood. I'll let you know, Major.
Mr. Cisnowski?
Yes.
Major, is it? I'm Agent Catherine Thompson of the FBI, sir. I've been assigned to investigate the shooting of Miss Aronson. Mind if I ask you some questions?
Not at all.
Our records show a cell phone assigned to you called 911 at 7:24 this morning. That sound about right, sir?
Yeah, I was on the phone with her at the time. I heard everything.
And what's your relationship?
We're friends.
Good friends?
We're very good friends, Agent Thompson. Now, maybe if you downloaded me on what you know, I can help.
2 assailants on a motorcycle put 4 slugs into her before a stolen car whisked them away.
What do you mean, like a trail car?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of weapon did they use?
Silent scope and .32 caliber. We think she may have known them. Major, do the initial CW ring a bell? Somebody she could have come in contact with on the job? She wrote them on her side window. In her own blood.
CW? I can't think of anyone.
A neighbor we spoke with said you recently moved out.
Yes, ma'am.
You two having problems?
Look, I know the ex-boyfriend's the first place you look, but if you think I had anything to do with this...
Federal agent has been shot, Major. We take it very seriously and explore every option.
And I can appreciate that, ma'am. Are we finished?
For now.
It's Bobby Wilkerson.
Formal OPSEC calls going out to JSOC now.
Everybody's in danger, Bobby. This is your advance warning.
Hold on. Kids, come on, stay close. All right, come on. Come on. Talk to me, JT. Did somebody's cover get breached?
Angie's, man. She's been hit.
How bad?
It's touch and go. 2 guys on a motorcycle put 4 slugs from a Scorpion 32 caliber in her.
4 slugs and she's still alive?
She even managed to write CW on the side window of her car.
And they found her. How the hell could that happen?
I have no idea. She called me, said she wanted to meet. Sounded spooked.
If they got to Angie, they can get to the rest of us.
Now look, you grab Beth and the kids. You download the rest of the team for me, and I'll get back to you.
Copy that. Come on, guys.
How's she doing, kid?
Not good, sir. Doctor said she's going to be in surgery for at least another 5 hours.
I'm sorry.
It was a hit, sir. Sent straight up from Colombia. Angie was part of a mission I led down there.
And then we're going to have to brief the director of the Joint Staff, Admiral Cooper, get you some legal representation, check you out of that motel, and most importantly, we got to
track down those bastards who did this before they go AWOL.
Do you have any idea who pulled the trigger, son?
Plenty, sir. It was called Operation Cemetery Wind, Admiral.
Hence the initial CW.
Affirmative, sir. I recruited Agent Aronson 3 years ago for a clandestine mission down to Bogota.
And this is payback?
The FBI and CIA are going to want details of your relationship, both personal and professional.
Miss Liston, if we allow the feds to sniff around black ops, leaks will occur, tactics will be revealed, and names could surface.
A federal agent's been shot, gentlemen. Judges tend to give the FBI plenty of leeway in these instances, whether it was a black op or not. Listen, Major, if you want me to protect you, I'm gonna need to be read on. I need to know everything.
I just come back from an op in Bosnia. I'd only been in D.C. for a week. Hell, I hadn't even had a cheeseburger yet before the Pentagon started ringing. Okay, those right there are my rental car receipts. These here are for my day-to-day expenses. Sorry for the mess here. My hotel rooms, food, water.
I cannot go to my boss with a $158 damage waiver, Captain.
Rental cars acquire bullet holes in war-torn countries, Estelle. Look, I joined the military to defend my country, not to underwrite every damn op I'm sent out to.
Watch your language.
I'm sorry. Okay, it's just I'm totally broke here.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. And look, do me a favor. You tell your boss not to try to stick it to me on that exchange rate, all right?
Captain Tisnowski,
Sir.
how would you like to take an all-expense-paid trip down to Colombia?
Anytime, anywhere, sir, on a moment's notice. You might have to run it by her first, sir.
Come with me.
When Special Forces took down Pablo Escobar and the Medellin cartel in the mid-90s, the law of unintended consequences reared its ugly head. Now, when Pablo, the U.S. had a devil that we knew. But when he died, 24 new guys rose from his ashes. Supply increased. A power struggle ensued, and a new Jefe Grande emerged.
Meet Carlos and Jose Aguilar. Carlos is a former Cali cartel figure, but it's his older son, Jose, who runs the day-to-day operations. So much as look at Jose the wrong way, he'll give you a Colombian necktie while your family watches.
Well, I'm pretty well accustomed to nasty gene pools, sir.
Good, because they don't come much nastier than this. While Jose makes the money, it's his younger brother, Alejandro, who spends it all. He's the weak link. He might be our way in. Likes to partake in the finer things in life.
What's their front?
Tires. We believe they pack up to 1,000 kilos a week inside the tires and drive them up from Mexico.
Sounds like a law enforcement issue, Colonel, not a military one.
What's the FBI or DEA gonna do? Extradite them? Ever since '96, U.S. presidents have had an anti-narcotics initiative that classifies traffickers as enemy combatants.
And that's where Special Forces comes in.
Your record is exemplary, Captain. Iraq, Somalia, Bosnia, you were just non-stop.
Well, you know the drill, sir. If we don't keep busy, we tend to get into trouble.
Says your mother escaped Cuba in '59. How's your Spanish?
CSE.
That's good enough for me. Do the job right and keep your boys out of jail.
And we did do it right.
Could you be more specific, Major?
We killed them.
All of them? How many?
Quite a few.
No chance you missed one. These guys have a lot of friends, you know.
I dot every I and cross every T every time out, Miss Liston.
But why now? Why after 4 years?
How did they find her?
Don't know yet.
Did Agent Arison leave any obvious tracks?
Did she put anything under her cover name, her house, her bills, newspaper?
None of my team members have anything under their cover names.
It sounds like a good old-fashioned leak to me.
Did she give you any sign she was in danger, Major?
She said she needed to speak with me this morning. She sounded scared.
Okay, well, we need to move on this before another levee breaks and we get another operator shot.
My guess is that they've already left town.
Right. Airports are on alert, Colonel?
Yes, sir, that was my first order of business. Major, go see Pierce. I want you to pull up that cemetery wind after action report from the crypt and see if there's anything that you overlooked.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure you have the correct file number, Major?
Positive. It'd be like forgetting my own birthday. Why? What's coming up?
Well, it says that your cemetery wind file was checked out 2 weeks ago.
Checked out by who?
CIA Inspector General Mitchell Sykes requested them as a part of internal security review.
CIA? Who at the DOD would turn over top secret files to the CIA?
The Associate General Counsel for the Secretary of Defense. Miss Samantha Liston.
My question is real simple. How could CIA get authority to appropriate top secret files?
Major, those files don't say Tisnewski on the cover. They're numbered, they're coded. The request was by the book, apparently some internal CIA investigation.
And 9 times out of 10, these internal investigations involve one of their own officers, correct?
And you think that officer is Angela Aronson? This may be a huge coincidence.
Coincidence, Ms. Liston? It's a connection.
What are you implying?
The CIA's involved.
Is it your goal to destroy your career, Major?
No, I don't give a damn about my career. I just don't want you to turn a blind eye to this thing.
You know what? I couldn't even if I wanted to. I'm the sec desk lawyer, and by default, yours.
Well, that's good to know.
Why did you recruit from the CIA if this was a military op? Look, if I'm going to help you, I need to know why you enlisted the CIA. Why didn't you keep this in-house?
We needed a woman.
Come on, JT, no chicks.
Well, what are you talking about? Women make the best operators.
JT, they're too much of a distraction, man. Besides, you don't need women, big guns, shell wing.
Well, you're going to have to control yourself, Charlie. Because we're going to need someone for Alejandro. He's got a weakness for the ladies. That might be our way in. And I'm going to need some decent cover. Now, me walking down the streets of Bogota with Frankie Reynolds, you know, looks pretty damn suspicious. Now, me walking down the streets with a beautiful covert operator.
Wing.
That's a whole other story. There was only one problem. We just couldn't find anybody attractive enough. What is your favorite salsa artist? You know how to climb a rope? How's your marksmanship? Good? You know what? I think we're looking for something else.
All right, come on. Be honest with me. What are you looking for?
Really beautiful woman.
Aren't we all?
Some of the women you met today are competent intelligence case officers.
I'm sure they are, sir. Unfortunately, Alejandro Aguilar dates Miss Bogota. Hell, these women aren't even Miss Wichita.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Outsource. Expand our search. I mean, the CIA trains case officers, right?
Not to the extent of the military.
Colonel, please, if I can find the right look, I can train her. What I ain't is a plastic surgeon.
Yes? Tell him we'll be right there. Colonel McNulty has requested your presence.
Will counsel be in attendance?
Affirmative.
Polygraph?
They just want to eliminate you as a suspect, kid.
That's another way of saying they're fishing.
A special security officer and I will be there. We'll cut off any questions that touch on classified intelligence.
Get it? I'm not putting my career on the line based on the interpretation of some pimply-faced FBI agent who got trained in the polygraph 3 months ago. I'm not doing it.
Don't dig your heels in on this one, son. Just cooperate and graduate.
Sir, if that machine detects the fact that I'm hiding something, then we open Pandora's box on Cemetery Wind.
Major, you were trained to beat this machine. Now, I read your file.
You can't beat that machine, Colonel. You beat the polygrapher. It's all about the physiological change. And when the physiological change of me wanting to choke that punk across from me happens, that needle will move and it will interpret it as a lie.
And then his life will be in danger.
That's right.
You don't have many options, Major. If you refuse to take the test, the FBI can pull your credentials.
Please state your full name, rank, and serial number.
James Patrick Tisnewski, Major, U.S. Army, 105682370.
Did you know Agent Aronson personally?
We lived together.
Please answer yes or no, sir. Did you know Agent Aronson personally?
Yes.
Did you and Agent Aronson ever work together professionally?
Excuse me. I'm Angela Aronson. I'm here for the job.
Did you and Agent Aronson ever work together professionally?
Major, don't answer that.
It's okay, Ms. Liston. I got this.
Major, you are not to answer anything that has to do with you two working together. Do you understand?
Let him answer. Maybe you can shine some light on this for all of us.
Could you please repeat the question?
Did you and Agent Aronson ever work together professionally?
No.
Were you involved in the shooting of Agent Aronson?
No.
Do you have any idea who shot Agent Aronson?
No.
You were trained well, Major.
Excuse me?
You beat the machine.
Can't beat that machine.
And in special forces, they train you to lie.
We're trained to misrepresent the truth with no intention to deceive. Except, of course, when we're telling the truth.
I'll be in touch.
Whatever it takes, Agent Thompson. No, I can't hold. I've been holding for the last 10 minutes. I just want an update as to her status. Is she still in surgery? Well, what do you mean you can't tell me over the phone? You just met me this morning. I'm in uniform. I just want to know how she's doing.
She just hung up on you, kid. At ease. Just try to stay positive, son. Is there any news?
They found the getaway car dumped in Norfolk, sir.
Prince?
Negative, wiped clean. My guess is they're probably heading south.
They're probably down in Miami for some salsa dancing. How about airports?
I just spoke with D.C. police. Everyone's still on high alert.
A body just turned up in Chesapeake Bay.
Is it brown?
Yes, sir. And filled with bullets from a Glock 40 caliber.
It's Angie's gun, sir.
That's our girl.
Mr. Sykes, I appreciate your coming in. Thank you.
Miss Liston?
I'm sure you have some idea why I asked you to come in.
Not really, Miss Liston.
12 days ago, I authorized a Special Mission Unit After Action report to be turned over to you at the Inspector General's office at the CIA.
Yeah, I remember.
And now it's come to my attention that these documents pertain to a clandestine operation now linked to a CIA agent who was shot this morning.
So?
So, I was wondering, Mr. Sykes, if the agent that was shot this morning is the same agent that your office is investigating.
Miss Liston, due to the compartmented nature of internal investigations, I'm not at liberty to answer that.
Well, then I'm no longer at liberty to share DOD intelligence with the CIA. After all, it is my #1 priority to protect the SecDef and the Joint Staff. So if there is a connection between this investigation and the attempted murder of this agent, I have a serious case of need to know.
What specifically supports your need to know?
Don't screw with me, Mr. Sykes. The Secretary of Defense controls 80% of the intelligence community's resources. If we wanted to, we could make your life and the director's life extremely difficult.
She was the subject of our investigation, yes.
And what prompted it?
Allegations that she had an inappropriate, close and continuous relationship with an officer inside the Special Operations Division. And that she illegally shared top secret, classified intelligence with him.
Couldn't possibly be referring to you, could they?
Did we share intelligence? Yes. Did we ever discuss top secret compartmentalized intel? Hell no. I've been working in military intelligence for 10 years, Sonny. You don't get to where I am by pillow talk. But everyone knows the general discussion of shared intelligence between agencies is part of the job. You know that.
Of course I do. And I believe you.
Did you find out who ordered this investigation?
Well, IG's office is supposed to be independent. They don't take orders.
Not even a director of operations?
Raymond Metcalf?
That's right. He threatened Angie's career once before because of her relationship with me. 10 to 1, he's got something to do with this.
I want answers, Ray.
You can't always get what you want, Mitch. The Rolling Stones will tell you that.
This general counsel at the Pentagon, she's asking a lot of questions about Agent Aronson.
And what did you tell her?
I didn't tell her anything. I thought this was all on the up and up.
It is.
Hey, you gave me ammunition to launch an investigation on a CIA agent. And now she's filled with bullets.
Validating my initial suspicions.
I'm sorry?
The fact that she was gunned down in front of her apartment confirms that she was involved in activities and relationships that were suspect from the get-go.
Hey, baby, how you feeling? You know you're not allowed to die on me, right? Hmm? Come on. Wake up. Come on now, enough of this. Now wake up. Open your eyes now. Let me see your pretty eyes. JT?
Nice to meet you.
Come on in.
Hey. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Bobby. Take a seat. So, I'm going to be perfectly clear with you.
I'd certainly appreciate that.
Colombian traffickers are extremely violent, unpredictable. So to even try to get close to them takes an enormous commitment. They tend to eliminate those that they even suspect might be a threat to them.
I know the drill. I've been doing this in the field for 2 years now. I got scars in places you're never going to see. So why don't we get to the mission at hand, and I'll give you feedback if I have any concerns over risk versus gain.
You're hired. Agent 99, let's take it from the top. Now, you're going to be earning some frequent flyer miles flying back to the place where your cover says you were born, where you grew up. I want you to walk down the hallway where you attended K through 12. I want you to visit the gravesite where your grandparents are buried. Stand there, cry. I want you to sit on the bleachers where you lost your virginity.
What makes you think I'm not still a virgin?
This isn't some kind of game. This is to save your life and mine. The one detail from your past that you won't be able to spit out logically during an interrogation could get us all killed. Now, cover down there is going to be cell phone vendors. You don't have to know how it works. You just have to know how to sell it. Damn sure better know how to bug it. You're gonna have to use your brains and your body. These macho men are gonna want to violate your space. They're gonna want to get into your stuff. So whatever physical inhibitions you picked up at that Catholic school daddy sent you, you better drop them. I'll be watching your back. I'll be watching your backside.
Yes.
sorry.
No, I get it. I
Just
think.
it just makes our job all the more complicated.
I'm a big girl, JT.
No, that's not the issue.
What is?
I need you to be with Alejandro. He's got a weakness for pretty women. I need you to get close to him. I was going to tell you earlier, I just...
Okay. It's part of the job.
He released my daughter's name. This Mark Sinclair kid posted it on his website.
I'm not following, sir.
Yes.
Let me make this clear, okay? It is my constitutional right under the First Amendment, okay? Freedom of the press. This wasn't a normal woman walking to work. She's a CIA agent, okay? And
Is
this
it true
was a
what this
professional hit.
dope is saying?
I can't really talk about this, sir.
You should know God for something that she did in the past.
It's all been a lie. I didn't even know she worked at the CIA.
Mr. Aronson, we are doing everything to find these guys. DC police, FBI, CIA. It's our #1 priority.
I'd like you to leave now. Please.
Right. Okay, well, I have made every attempt to call the CIA.
The CIA doesn't confirm or deny the existence of any operative, you moron. This Mark Sinclair son of a bitch is on a jihad with all his constitutional rights crap.
May he spend time in an 8x10 with Bubba?
Hell yes.
You need something, sir?
Yes, this son of a bitch's address, quick smart.
What are you going to do with that, Colonel?
What are you, writing a book, Pierce? Just get it.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Metcalf, Major Wisniewski, sir.
Yes, Major.
Can I have a word with you, please, sir?
Sure, Major. It's okay.
It's nice you bring her flowers, sir. I'm sure she's going to appreciate that.
Yeah, she's one of our own. What can I do for you, Major?
Well, I wanted to run a theory by you, sir, if that's all right with you.
Sure.
You're behind all of it. Angie's cover being blown. Not directly, of course, because you're too smart for that, but you threatened her. And when you found out that she didn't take too kindly to your threats, you had our relationship investigated. You read the cemetery wind file that your Inspector General provided for you. You planted a few seeds. Am I getting close?
I have to hand it to you, Major. You are one brave soul.
That's because I don't have a whole lot to lose, but you, sir, you have plenty. And when I find out exactly who is responsible for this, someone is going to die. Hell, it might even be me, but I will find out. You know, Mr. Metcalf, if I was guilty of betraying one of my own, I would just do myself right through the skull. Simple and messy. But that's just me. You have a good night, sir.
We just got new intel on Angie's shooting. He's alive, Major.
Who is it?
Alejandro.
What?
We obtained these photos taken by a security camera at Wilmington Airport in North Carolina. This is just minutes before he hopped a private jet.
He changed his look.
Defense Intelligence Agency puts facial recognition at 80%.
It's done.
Get his prints.
No, there's no time.
Let's go. She told me that she killed him.
Well, maybe she thought she did. Maybe she lied.
Why would she do that?
I don't know, kid, but I guess if you're gonna do the job right, you gotta do it yourself. Let's put together a joint staff form 136 and finish this.
Yes, sir.
We can get this guy. All I need is a team of 6.
And how long will it take to get a mission approved and deployed?
This was my mission, sir, and I did not get it done. Please, let me finish it.
I understand how you feel, son, but you can't make this a personal vendetta. You have to let the CIA handle this one.
This guy came all the way up here to finish the job himself, Admiral. You want to talk about a vendetta? We can't leave this to the CIA.
Sorry, Major. You're gonna sit this one out.
Can't say we didn't warn you, JT.
She made a mistake.
Might just end up killing her.
Look, I gotta take care of this somehow. Sooner rather than later.
You ready to buy the brass? And?
Not happening.
So what now, man? You gonna go down there singleton?
Job's not finished.
You got no support network, JT. You got no safe houses, no money, no cover, clearance. Do you even have cover documents? And you used to be so careful about stuff like this.
Well, this is interesting. Charlie, your passport ends with 984. Bob, is yours 985? And, oh, look at mine, 986. Now, what are the odds that many years ago we were all issued passports one after the other? 1,000,000,000 to 1? These passports just got us killed.
You haven't dotted all your I's on this one, JT. Come on, man, this is suicide.
We didn't finish the job yet.
She didn't finish the job.
If you want to point a finger at somebody, you point it at me, all right?
Too many unknowns. I got kids, man.
Fine, don't go. Charlie?
I almost died a few months back, JT. And this isn't smart.
Well, maybe it's not. But it's something I gotta do.
Finally got Miss Aronson's belongings.
Just got back from the lab?
Yeah.
You Mark Sinclair? $1,000, please.
Georgetown University Hospital. Can I help you? I'm copying. Yes, doctor, I have that report right here.
They're doing it.
She died. Now what am I supposed to do? Holy mackerel. Ouch, that looks painful. Sit down.
You said you had some intel on the Aronson story, Colonel?
I do. There it is. That's my intel. What do you think?
I think you'll be going to jail real soon.
I don't think you want to go there, do you, Mark? I have several sets of keys, and I have access to your whereabouts at all times.
Is that a threat?
Bona fide and certifiable. Sit down, Mark. Do you know what I do for a living, Mark? You know who my friends are? You released a covert agent's name, and that can't ever happen.
The public has a right to know.
And you exercised that right, and you released Angela Aronson's name. Now, everybody that she made contact with, her co-workers, her family, her friends, they come under scrutiny. And then somebody in a foreign government decides, you know, they might be agents too. And what do you think happens then? They all get dead, you dumb son of a bitch.
Sorry. I didn't think about it that way.
Kill that story, Mark. Before somebody else gets killed.
What is it now, Ray?
I've been thinking about the Aronson investigation.
And?
If she really was passing intelligence with this Tisnewski, maybe it's time to share our findings with DOD and politely suggest they start a reciprocal investigation.
You're being suspended, Major. I'm sorry. I did all I could. This is way over my head. It's a procedural 15, Major.
Intelligence investigation.
Who ordered it?
I don't know. It's top secret.
Metcalf.
What now, Sonny?
The terms of the suspension will be put into writing. If you violate any of these conditions, you will face a military judge and be subjected to incarceration. Do you understand? I'm sorry. I will need your passport, government-issued credit card, and ID badge.
Oh, come on, Samantha.
Colonel, I am under strict orders.
Well, looks like someone has officially declared war, sir.
Ain't no fat lady singing just yet, kid. You just hang in there.
You think this is gonna stop me?
Major, be patient, adhere to the rules of the suspension, and I will fix it.
There are no more rules, and I'm all out of patience. You think I'm just gonna sit around and wait for them to do me like they did her? How and when I die is not gonna be on their terms, and I sure as hell not gonna be looking over my shoulder.
You know what? Your mind is not clear right now. A woman you cared for is dead, and I am unbelievably sorry about that. People in this building care for you, and they are determined to make it right, myself included. So promise me, you will think long and hard before you do anything drastic.
See you around.
So how you doing, kid?
Oh. Not so good, sir.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're thinking about doing. No, I'm not gonna try to talk you out of it.
Took me out of what? I don't even have a passport.
No, I paid a little visit over to the document custodian in the B ring and got you some of your old cover docs.
You're in a lot of trouble for that, Colonel.
Well, it'd probably be good if you got him back to me in a week. Just remember, son, vengeance is not your mission. Don't be consumed by hate. Your only job, son, is to make things right.
I don't know what to say.
Just make sure it's a round trip.
May I help you, ma'am?
I'm looking for Major Tisnowski.
He's not here at the moment.
Do you have any idea where I can find him?